Hello, BookTube, and I thought I'd do a quick video for Christmas, my sort of Christmas traditions, or especially for Christmas 2022, which I can't believe is coming up in just, 2.5 weeks. It's just, oh, it's insane. Or just under 3 weeks, I guess it is. One thing I do want to apologize to those who have asked me, and I've actually, I sort of promised thinking that I would be able to do it because it was months and months ago, was to do a shelf tour of my Christmas books and my Christmas lore. And I'm not going to be able to do that for the reason that they're still sort of, some of them are packed away in an area that I can't get to. I moved out all the books out of here and repiled them in another part of the room here, and in anticipation of doing some other stuff to get everything on the shelf and culling everything. And it's just my health just hasn't allowed me to do that. I get too tired. I could sit here and read and then doze, read and doze, and that's about or do a video, and that's when I'm awake enough. Otherwise, yeah. So I do apologize for that. We'll get to it someday. I will. I promise, because I want to get them all together anyway. Because over the years since they've been packed away, I have added a number of other things as well. But this is sort of going to my tradition sort of at Christmas, which is on Christmas Day, if I can, is have a roast turkey with stuffing, vegetables and trimmings and whatever. Not pumpkin pie. I love pumpkin pie, but because it's difficult to get here in the UK, and I have to figure out how to do it. And after 17, 18 years, I've decided this coming year, I will figure out how to do pumpkin pie myself, and I'll try and work on it so I can perfect it by Christmas 2023. Another one is watching films, Christmas film, mostly classic things like Going My Way, Holly and the Ivy, Bells of St. Mary's, It's a Wonderful Life, Bishop's Wife, Christmas in Connecticut, Remember the Night, those kind of films. There's a few newer ones as well that I try to put in, but those for the most part. And Scrooge, the 1950, especially in the 1951 Alistair Sim version of the Christmas Carol. I also like other versions, but I also particularly I like the 1935 version with Seymour Hicks, but I need to get that again on DVD, or if it exists on Blu-ray. But I also, and in connection with that, I read the Charles Dickens Christmas Carol. Now this is where you come in, and I've got a few versions of the Christmas Carol that I want you to pick. Which one do I read this year? Now, do I reread the book as it was published? And this is a Penguin. I picked it up a few years ago, used, because I didn't have it. The one I normally read is an Oxford no, it's not a World Classic. It's just an Oxford little hardcover of the Christmas Carol and other Christmas writings. I used to know where it is, but it's because I've moved everything out of here. Where everything was here, I pretty well knew what was in the piles. I knew where everything was, but now I don't know where everything is because it's been repiled in another part of the room. So do I read the original as published, or do I read the original manuscript edition? This is published by Norton, and it's from the Morgan Library and Museum, where the original manuscript is. And this was published in 2017, and I bought it then, and I have not read it. It's just languished on my shelf. And it's got a foreword by Colm Tobin, and an introduction by Declan Kiley. And as I say, it was published in 2017. I bought it when it came out because I thought, in better days when I had more money, I thought, yes, I need that. But I also, at the same time, which I then found out that Norton did an annotated version of the Christmas Carol, and this is edited with an introduction and notes by Michael Patrick Hearn, and it's illustrated by John Leachley. I don't know the pronunciation. Yeah, you can't really see that, can you? Lighting's bad. So yeah. So which one of these do I read? Let me know, BookTube.